We are live. Okay, we are live on this platform. Hi guys, we are still trying to sort out. I'm not really sure if we're live here as well. Okay. Okay, we won't be long. Anyway, we are still waiting for some people to come live, to come in, and we're still waiting for more people to come online. We are trying to sort out our other platform where we are going live to. So just be patient a little bit. We won't be long. We won't be long, guys. I know. We have 38 people actually that are live already, guys, that are tuned in. We won't be long. We are just trying to sort out one more platform so that we can serve everyone. We want to serve everyone, not only people that are watching us on Facebook, but we want to serve our YouTube community as well. We also want to serve our Insta community and our TikTok community. So just give us a minute, guys. We're not gonna be long. Trying to go live. Okay. All right, we are now live in all our platforms, guys. This is Stemsalegus here. We hope you're good. We hope you are excited. We hope you are still showing up, because remember, your dreams don't care how you feel. They just want to be fulfilled, right? If you are watching live, please type #live. And if you are watching a replay, please type #replay. If you are watching us from our YouTube channel, please type YouTube. If you're watching us from Facebook, please type Facebook. And if you are watching us from Insta, please type Insta.
Or if you're watching from another country, like you've got some guys from Botswana, that's great.
Yes, let us know which country you are tuning in from. We can see here that we have people from Botswana. So hi guys, we hope you are good. We miss you. We cannot wait for all this madness to be over so that we can come to your country to pour into you and to help you reach even greater heights. So for those of you that are watching us for the first time, my name is Nobile Mapagati Mselegu, and I'm with my husband.
Upesi wakamselegu.
Guys, our dream, our hope, and our vision is to help other moms
and
dads to show them that with the right work ethic and with the right work attitude, they can basically have it all. If you are new to our live, please type new, guys. We want to see who is watching us for the first time.
Yeah. I'm busy focusing on the other side. How's it, everybody? How's everything? We're back to your screens. It's been a while. Oh, we've been cooking up some storm. We've been working.
We've been
working behind the scenes. We've been, it's been crazy. But just relax. You'll get the snippets. In a few months, we're working on something massive, something huge for the entire community of network marketing. It's going to blow your minds. Before we get on with our actual call today, I want to plead with everybody that's on our groups to please tune in this afternoon. We've got a massive visit from one of the UK stars, but he lives in Dubai now. So I'm sure you guys, he would, just give you a few tips on how you can smash your goals, how you can smash your business in whatever aspects that you want. So you guys that are on the groups, please make sure you are tuned in, because he's only made this one special just for us.
For us, guys. It's Fraser. I'm sure most of you know him. It's Fraser, guys. We are
Fraser
so excited.
Brooks will be live this afternoon. So please, guys, make sure you tune in for that one. But only for people in our groups. I'm sorry for the rest of you guys. You'll get to see more.
But anyway, the main reason why we decided to come live today was to share with you guys how we made our first million. We want to share with you guys how we made our first million, and hopefully it is going to inspire you to go out there and pursue your first million as well. You know, there is the 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 100. You know, there is no limit, guys, to what one can achieve, as long as you are willing to put in the work and give it enough time. Because remember, there is no such thing as overnight success. What you see right now, it is 8 years overnight success. Do you get me?
8 years overnight.
It took us 8 years to earn our overnight success. Do you understand? For you, it might take you longer or even shorter. Do you understand? But anyway, we want to share with you guys how we made our first million. So number one thing that we did, it was admitting that we are stuck.
Yep.
You know, as soon as we admitted, we had a chat with my husband. He was working as a director in one of the construction companies. I was working for a media company, but we had to sit down and be honest with ourselves and say, you know what? We are stuck and we need help.
Things were not happening. So as much as it sounds great that we had, you know, professions on the side, you know, we had a glimpse of a brighter future, if you may call it that. But truly speaking, when we sat down, we could see that, you know what, we are nowhere.
Yeah.
We are nowhere to even getting close to what we wanted. I mean, guys, think about it. She just wanted a car. How about that? She just needed a car that is reliable, a car that could take her from home to work and work to pick up the kids or whatever the case is, buy a bit of groceries when I'm not around or whatever the case is, but just a reliable vehicle to take it from point A to B. And that was a mission. That was like a serious mission. We couldn't afford it. And, you know, the title that I had sounds so big when you look at the company that I was with, and you look at the then financial status that the company was in. It sounded so promising. It sounded so huge. You would think that, you know what, the Mselegus are coining it.
Yeah, no,
you know?
it was so bad, guys. I remember there was a time when I went on maternity leave, you know, and my car, which was a very small car, I think I was paying around 2,000 rands back then, or it was 2.5, including insurance. It was almost repossessed.
I mean, can you imagine?
It was that bad. You know, those small cars, guys. It's a Chevrolet Spark. The tires are this small, but we couldn't even afford to change tires. The situation was bad. But in order for us to regain our strength, in order for us to go out there and make decisions that were going to help us to get unstuck, we had to admit that, you know what?
We're in trouble.
We are in trouble. We are in financial trouble. We had to admit that. There are so many people that are currently stuck, but they are scared of admitting that
they don't want to call that family meeting. They don't want to call that family meeting. Guys, when our president calls the family meeting, he's not just, calling it for the sake of it. It's a time where we all need to sit around the table. We all need to sit around and discuss issues that are in the way, issues that are hampering the happiness in this home, issues that are affecting this home, issues that are very hard to speak about, but we have to speak of.
We had to.
So, guys, when you are out, if you guys are out there and you are on this live, or whether you watch a replay or whatever the case is, if you are feeling stuck right now in your current situation, please, I beg you to call that family meeting and try and get things resolved, because it's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight to be stuck. So you need to swallow your pride, just like we did. You need to swallow your pride and try and regain your strength, regain your way forward. So that's how important it is.
You know, we had to admit that we cannot even afford back then to have more kids. It was not an easy decision for us, but we acted as if we were happy back then to have one child. That's why there is a 5-year gap between our daughter and our son. It's because between the time we were so stuck financially and we had to make a decision that was going to favor our daughter. Do you understand? We couldn't force, to have more kids because the situation was bad.
Family planning.
So we had to really admit that we are stuck and we need help. As part of our cry for help, we started selling stuff.
Yep.
We started selling stuff, guys. I'm so blessed to come from a family where selling is normal for us. Selling is normal for my family. When I was still a child, we used to go out with my mom to sell secondhand clothes, to sell cupcakes. There was a time at home where we used to sell umxabiso, going house to house, selling umxabiso. So selling has never been an issue for me. If there's one thing that I am grateful for, I'm grateful to my parents that they sold in front of me and they took me on that journey of selling with them. Because I believe that if they didn't make selling normal, I was not going to venture into any other business that was going to require me to sell.
Because you were not used to it. But, if you were not exposed, then you wouldn't have thought of it. It would have been like a big bang wall for you. So the fact that you had the opportunity and it worked in your favor.
Yeah.
So
instead of crying for help, going to people and begging them to give us money, my husband and I started selling. We used to sell bed linen. We used to sell towels, and then we ventured into a kiddies parties business. We used to hire out jumping castles and crazy stuff. So all the time when my husband used to work away from home, so on a Saturday and Sunday, on weekends, we used to use his bakkie from work
to go around
setting up our party business. We didn't sit back and say we don't have a car. We made a plan because our situation was not comfortable. If you are not comfortable right now, what plan are you willing to make so that you can change your situation? Sitting around crying and begging people for help, it's not going to help you. Our way of reaching out to our friends and seeking for help, it was us telling them that, friend, my current situation, but if you can buy this from me,
you'll save me a lot.
You will save me a lot.
If you'd hire my
services,
my services for your kids when they have their birthdays, that will, go a long way for us. All of these small things that, we take for granted. That's how we actually, started moving. That's how we actually started, gaining the market share of the party business, of the bed linens, of, that's how we capitalized on that. We didn't sit back and say, oh, things are not working out, and started crying out to people for funding and all of that. We made a plan.
And in order for us to make the kiddies parties business work, we had to make sacrifices. I remember there was a time when I used to go to work. It's an office space, sharing office space with 3 ladies. They buy new clothes all the time. And there was a time when I used to go to work, I think maybe for 2 months straight, wearing the very same pair of shoes. And I was okay with that because I knew that the sacrifices that I was making back then, It was for my future. Do you understand? So what sacrifices are you prepared to
Guys,
make
give us
right
some
now
love, give us
so
some
that
hearts.
you can be unstuck?
I mean, this is great stuff. This is like, the behind the scenes that most people don't know about. All they see is now the money and the glory and this and that. They don't know the background, where we come from. They don't know, how she sacrificed a lot for us to be where we are today. How she sacrificed her being, how she was viewed. She had to change her mindset and said, you know what? Irrespective of, what you guys say at work, irrespective of what you guys are doing, that's for you. But I'm going this way. I'm choosing the road less traveled. I'm choosing not to go buy out new outfits. I'm choosing to wear these shoes until they are, on the side. That's what she sacrificed, and I'm forever grateful for that.
And also, I am so grateful for the sacrifices that we made back then, so that we can survive. The very same lessons that we learned back then are the very same lessons that we are applying right now in our business. There has never been a time in our business where we keep up with the Jones. Never. We don't keep up with anyone. In fact, we live way below our means. Guys, let me be honest with you. With the money that we currently make in our business, we can live like your Somizi's lifestyle. We can fly in and out whenever we want. We can be on vacation for the whole year if we want to, but we choose to stay in our lane, because what we are currently building now is to ensure that our kids are set up for the future. It's to ensure that we leave a legacy for our kids. It is to ensure that our kids will never have to make the very same sacrifices that we have made, and to also ensure that we leave them with a very big trust fund, something that we didn't have, something that we didn't have, guys.
Let alone have. We didn't even know about such things. As you move into spaces, as you grow into spaces, that's when you actually get exposed to such things. So that for us is way better than being seen as successful.
They say success is not loud. True success is not loud.
Yeah.
True success is not loud.
This is success for me, but I know you have a different picture of success. That's fine with you. You do you, boo. You do you.
Yeah.
That's okay. You can go ahead if you want to smash your money and do whatever. That's fine. We're not saying we're not smashing ours. We are smashing it as well, but we are just in a different light.
Yeah, we are in a totally different light, guys. We are wired differently. That's for sure. Definitely. We are most definitely wired differently. Anyway, number 2, we are giving you tips on how we made our first million. I'm sure from tip number 1, you learn that in order for you to make your first million, you must be prepared to make some sacrifices. You must be prepared to make some sacrifices, guys. You can't be pursuing $1 million dream and live a normal life. There is no way. There is no way. You can ask any man, anyone that is currently successful, how they made their million. They will tell you about long nights.
Yep.
They will tell you about the sacrifices that they had to make. They will tell you about, so many things that they had to sacrifice. So number 1, guys, you must be willing to be uncomfortable so that you can be comfortable. It's nice to be a millionaire. It is so nice, guys, to have millions. It's something that each and every person that is watching us right now, it doesn't matter if you're watching a replay, it doesn't matter if you're watching us live, but it is something that you have to experience in this lifetime.
Most definitely.
It's something that you deserve, and it is something that you are capable of. That you are more than capable of. Number 2, we had to swallow our pride.
In the industry we're in, if not 80% of the world in people look down on the industry that we're in.
Most definitely.
People look down on network marketing.
The most misunderstood industry.
They think when you join in our business, it's because you are down and out. In most cases, yes, you are down and out and you're finding yourself, you're finding your vehicle, but they look at it as you are at a no point of return. They look at, they write you off basically. You know, even some of the friends would write you off, and when you just phoning to check up on them, they would give you that sort of very wary voice. You know, they're like waiting for you to pop the question on come join, or
buy,
or I'm selling this, or I want to borrow this. They give you that distance, and it's not a nice one. It's not a nice feeling to be looked down on. You know, rather tell your friend, if you are on the opposite end, that my friend, if you want us to carry on being friends, just don't come with any of your salesy stuff and whatnot. Then you know, you've created a platform, you know where you guys stand, and you move on from there.
Yeah.
But it is a very looked down upon industry. But for us, because we're desperate, because we had no other way to go, it was okay. So we had to swallow that pride. Being a director and coming back from work and having to drive, 4 or 5 hours just to get home, and then instead of waking up late on a Saturday when I'm not working, it's wake up early. And when you even come to the people, to the homes that have hired your services, geez, people look at you like you are so low in life. You're like, you got no other better things to do.
Yeah.
The way they treat you, it's like, sebefikile labantu bamak jumping castle. Oh, it's this and that. Oh, this and that. It's so sad, because if you look at it, you are there to service them. So why are they giving you that superior look? I don't know. It just happens.
Mm.
But when you go to other people, they treat you normal. So it's just the way it is in life.
So for us, when the network industry was introduced to us, let me tell you something. Can I be brutally honest? As much as we say people look down on the network marketing industry, we looked down on the network marketing industry. That's why it took me 1 full year to say yes when I was recruited, because I thought that I was better. I thought that it was beneath me. Do you understand? And when I heard about the network marketing industry, it was not the first time, hearing from it. I do have my cousin who is doing another network. He is so successful in that network. So as much as at home we were stuck, but there was no way that we could become network marketers. Do you understand? So when we started, network marketing was never our dream.
Most definitely.
It was never our dream.
It was never on the pipeline.
It was never on the pipeline.
It was never.
But because we were desperate and we needed a way out, and we knew that if our situation were to change, we had to do something about it. And when we joined, the whole idea was never to make millions. We didn't know that you can actually make millions. We didn't think it was possible for us to make millions through the network marketing industry. But we joined because we just wanted an extra 3,000 rands.
That's all.
Imagine.
It's quite simple.
My partner, who is a director, and I am working a nice job, but we were stuck and we just needed an extra 3,000 rands. Maybe right now, only 2,000 rands can help you to be unstuck. Maybe right now, paying off that debt of 1,000 rands, 2,000 rands can help you to be unstuck, but pride is standing in your way.
You are like, oh, I got so many degrees, I can afford to be seen selling stuff. Oh, I got such a nice cushy job. I got a nice cushy office that, I can't be seen begging people to join my business. Because that's the concept that people have, that you have to beg. Why would you want to beg somebody to come
We
and
don't
join your
beg.
business? You don't beg. You just
If you look at
tell
us,
them,
you see
tell-
beggars. Like, do you think we beg anyone to come and join our team?
No, we don't.
Do you
beg.
think we even beg our team to perform? We don't beg anyone. What we do, we share the opportunity. And what they do with that opportunity, it is entirely up to them.
That's what it is. But the one thing that we can assure you is, irrespective of the team performing or not, we are still going to perform on our own. We are still going to go out there and share over and over and over the opportunity with new people, because we understand that for us to get to the next level, we are definitely going to need new blood in our business.
Yeah.
So that's the juice that I'm coming with. Woo. If I say so myself.
Okay, number 3, we had to make a decision to be all in. We had to be fully invested in our business. We had to be all in, guys. When we joined, we didn't join to test waters. When we joined and we saw people in our company achieving amazing results, we decided to be all in. We were both foot in. We were fully invested, in the entire industry. We were fully invested to the entire process, because the process, it's not easy. It is not comfortable. Do you understand? We had to learn to be uncomfortable and be okay with that. We had to learn to be students and be okay with that. We had to learn to rely at the beginning, on our sponsors and be okay with that. Do you understand? Because we had no industry knowledge. So we had to be all in. So we had to be really, really all in order for us to see the results. When the people that introduced us into the business, they told us that we have to do 1, 2, and 3 in order for us to be successful. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you understand? So we always went an extra mile. We always went an extra mile, an extra mile, an extra mile all the time. We didn't wait for them to spoon food us.
Always over deliver. If you're expected to do 1, 2, 3, make sure you do 4 and 5 without being asked to do that. Always over deliver. It's the most important part of any journey, of any business. If you are working on whatever you are working on, and you have to submit, be over deliver whatever you have to submit. Over deliver, because then when the time comes for increases, the uplines or the bosses would remember that, this guy always over delivers. He goes beyond what he's asked for. If he's asked for 1, 2, 3, he over delivers. So they're going to make sure that they will give you slightly extra than the norm. That's how human nature works. Because you are seeing right for me, I will see right for you. That's what it is. It's not about anything else.
So we had to over deliver. There has never been a time where the people that introduced us into the business had to beg us to do the business. There has never been a time where they were at our back, pushing us, do this and do that. We always over delivered. We always did our best. We always went out there and looked for research. We always went out there and try and find ways on how we can better ourselves, find ways on how we can better, our team, how we can better our skills and all that. So when you, especially those that are in the network marketing industry, be all in.
Yeah.
Stop with this. Don't wait
for your uplines or leaders to feed you all the information. I mean, you can learn a lot of things on the internet.
Yeah.
Just go and Google it. Use Google as your friend. Go and check it out. Go in and look at industry leaders. What are they doing that are in the network marketing space?
And also, they say in network marketing, he who holds the mic makes more money.
Yep.
So you need to make sure that you are always serving. Don't just sit back and wait for your sponsor to be the only one that is always serving you, that is always serving the team, that is always serving the tribe. Lift your hand and say, I'm here. I'm available. Use me. That is the only way for you to grow. Because in network marketing, in order for you to make your million, you must be prepared to serve the masses. Do you understand? Wow. In order for you to make your million, you must be prepared to serve the masses, guys. That is where the money is. Give us some
love, man. That deserves some love.
That is where the money is.
Give us some emojis. They shoot up the skies and all of that. Because that's a huge nugget. You know? She said something like, the one who holds the mic makes more money. So don't you want to hold the mic? Don't you want to be the one who's seen? Don't you want to be the one who's serving on a high level? Don't you want to be that one who makes more money? Why not? Why not you?
Why not you?
You've got the platforms. They are there. So hold the mic. Let people know what you're about. Let people, see you serving.
Go live, guys. Most of you are not using this platform of going live. Do your live videos.
You're on to fumble. We always fumble. We're not perfect in this. We're learning and we fall down and we pick ourselves up and we carry on. It doesn't matter. You just keep going. Okay.
Number 4. We had to own it. We wanted to make money. We wanted to make millions. So we had to get into the network marketing industry and make sure that we own it. We had to own the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes with building a network marketing business. The network marketing industry is far from being perfect, but it is better. The network marketing industry is not perfect, but it is an industry where you can come as you are. It is an industry that doesn't look for your background. It is an industry that doesn't look for your gender. It is an industry that doesn't care who you are. As long as you are prepared to put in the work, you can make your money. You can make your million. So we were prepared to own it. To own it all. It was not comfortable. When people go on social media and they bash the network marketing industry, we had to own it. Do you understand?
Have bigger shoulders, have broad shoulders to take all that slump that they're dropping on you. They're always going to come up negative. They're always going to come up with bad things about the industry. They're always going to share us in a bad light. That's fine. Own it and say you are part of it. You are part. That's how you are making your living. That's fine. People can say whatever they want to say because they are not you. They are not in your space.
Yeah.
They don't have the issues that you have. They don't have the goals that you have. So they can do whatever they want. It's on them. It's not on you. You are just going to keep on showing up. You're just going to keep on raising the flag and just keep on uplifting the industry as a whole, your company, your team, whatever, your small wins, they're going to be seen. They're going to be out there. Yes, I'm winning small. I've just, recruited 2 people. Yay. You are just going to share all those things. Those are your small wins, because who knows, those 2 people that you recruited, they could be the last 2 people on earth that you ever recruit. But if they were like your triple diamonds, your situation would have changed completely. Yeah. So it's all about how you view, your next move, how you view your current situation. So own it, the good part of it, where you get to travel and all those things, where you get to make uncapped amount of money, own that too.
So you've got Nobuhle, yes, you can still order your stock. But you know what? Please send me an inbox as soon as we are done here. I am going to get back to you and I'm going to share with you how you can come back to the business. So I will inbox you. Just send me an inbox. But yeah, we had to own it, guys. We had to own the good and the bad. And also we had to shift, our mindsets and be solution seekers. We had to make sure that
Yeah.
we are solution driven at all times. When they say there are these changes, obviously changes are not comfortable. We had to, we're not happy, blah, blah, blah. But we had to go out there at the same time and continue, like, pursuing our goals and pursuing our dreams. Do you understand? And we had to stop with this mentality of always complaining.
Yep.
There are people that don't own it. You need to own it, guys. It's yours. You made that decision to join the business. You made that decision that you want to change your situation. No one forced you to join. Some of you, run your businesses as if you were forced, as if you were held at gunpoint to join it and change your life. Remember, at the end of the day, it is your business. It is your life. It is you that is stuck. It is you that wants to set an example for your kids. So stop acting as if you were forced to join. No one forced you. And you know what? The sad part is, or the good part is, you are easily replaceable as well.
Yep.
You are easily replaceable in this industry.
Don't take it in a bad light, because even at work, you are also easily replaceable. No one is invincible when it comes to bosses deciding. But in this case, you decide to be replaced. You just don't perform. And what are we going to do? We're not going to force you.
Yeah.
We're just going to go
look
and say,
for other
okay,
people that want
let's
this
carry
as
on
bad
with
as
the
we
next
do.
people, because they are more serious than you.
Yeah.
And eventually you're going to disappear and you fade away. So
own it, guys. Always look for solutions at all times. At all times, be solution driven and stop complaining because you were not forced to join. You were not forced to come and change. You are the one that wanted to change your life. And if you are always complaining, you are never gonna see a million in your lifetime.
You are complaining, doubting. It's not going to help.
It's not going to help. Number 5, we had to learn to be financially savvy. We had to learn to make good financial decisions. That is how we made our first million, and that is how we've maintained the millionaire status. Because most people make it once and they never make it again.
Which is sad.
So when we started making money, we had to start paying off debts. Instead of living that posh lifestyle, we had to make sure that we pay off our debts. One of the debts that we started off with, it was paying off our home that we owned back then in Montclair. So we had to make sure that we pay off our home, we renovate our home so that it can be comfortable for us to raise, our family there.
Now that is massive, because most people, when they start making the cash, oh my, they are here all the time. So for us, it was important that we start cleaning out our closet. We start cleaning out all the bad weeds, clean the garden, and make sure that, going forward, we cash rich. Going forward, we do things.
Yeah, and also when we are talking about being financially savvy as well, we had to make sure that we save for rainy days. Because at the end of the day, the network marketing industry is a business like any other business. There are highs and there are lows. There are seasons. There are seasons where you make a killing, and there are seasons where it is a bit dry. So we had to make sure that we make good financial decisions. Make sure that we have money saved up for rainy days, like any other business. So we treated our network marketing business as a business. Do you understand? Because some people, when they make money in network marketing, they want to spend money. They spend it in such a way that as if they have a point to prove. You don't have to prove your point to anyone.
Exactly.
You don't have to live up to the Jones. Just because someone is buying this, you go out there and buy it as well. Remember, your financial backgrounds are not the same.
Exactly.
So that's what's helped us as well. We stayed in our lane, and we're faithful and truthful to our dreams. We were truthful to our long-term vision because we had a long-term vision. Our long-term vision was to be these people that own lots of properties in such a way that should we decide at some point in our business that, you know what, we just want to go and live by the sea and enjoy our lives, we can do that.
Why not?
You know, so if you want to make your millions, don't spend all your money. Pay off your debts. Live below your means. We are living below our means. Stay in your lane and stop competing with people that are not even don't even know you exist.
They're not even competing with
They
you.
are not even competing with you.
You are
Putting yourself under so much pressure so that you keep up.
You don't need that.
You know?
Just be you. Do you. If your dream was to live like that, hey, by all means. But for normal people, just live beyond your means.
Yeah.
There will come a time
where
you would now have, you know, the money to splurge, the money to go on whatever vacations that you've always wanted. But let that be a reward. Let that be something that you work towards. Let that be the fuel to say, at this point in time, yes, I've got the money, I can buy it, but I'll rather not. Let me achieve this through my sales, and then it's okay because I'm buying it through my profit. Let me do that. You know, the next thing that you want to buy or you want to set up, then you give yourself another target. Let me do this and achieve it through my sales or my recruits or my once-off or whatever it is, but slowly but surely build it up. Don't just go all in because now you're making this big bonuses and whatnot. So you have to be financially savvy and you have to clean out your closet, basically weed out your garden. That's what it is. Don't compete. Live below your means.
With it. That's if you want to make millions, guys, and keep that status as well. Because making it's easy, but keeping it, that's the tough part. That is the most challenging part. And after making money, we started investing in properties. That is how we were able to make our millions and ensure that our millions are safe. So we invest a lot in property.
Why don't you do the same? I mean, if you hear, if there's anything that you're going to take out from this, is you must save, go all in. And we're not saying also invest in property, but whatever your dream is, follow that. You know, a lot of people, when they look at network marketing, they look at, you know, dirt. But people forget that with this business, with this industry, with this network marketing industry, it can give you your dream job or your dream home, your dream business that you've always wanted to have, but you just didn't have the financial backing. You didn't have to go into a bank. You couldn't get loans from the bank. You couldn't get all those other things. You didn't have any sureties. You didn't have, you know, you don't need all of that. Work your business, make your capital, and then go start your super dream that you want. This industry is the only industry that I know that you would pay not even at the smallest amount of money to get started. But when you are making your money, you are going to make huge returns on
crazy
your
returns,
investment.
guys. When we started with 1,850 8 years back. That was the only initial investment that we made. And it has given us an amazing life, an amazing lifestyle, amazing financial security as well.
Guys, you know the people that win Lotto, most of them, they never, ever sustain it. Why? Because they don't know how they got there. It was through luck that they made the money, and it disappears because they are not financially savvy. They are not even allowing others to help guide them, on how to spend the money. So that's what it is. Allow other people that are more inclined, obviously not just any Tom, Dick, and Harry to help you. Look for specialists to help you, spread your money around, spread the love in the right way that it will come back to you. So use those opportunities. So for us, we want to make sure that, oh gosh, donkey's years to come, that this vehicle is still running, that our investments are still operating. And for us, when we looked at, our best business that we could get into, investing in property, renting the properties out, meant we still get to do what we are doing now, because we are not focused on, we need to get a tenant. We need to get, we need to go repaint there. We need to, we buy the property. If it needs a bit of painting, the rental agent takes care of all that and finds the tenants and all of that, and just they take their portion and the rest of the money goes into your account.
So the 1,850 that we used back then to start our network marketing business, 8 years later, it has afforded us 10 properties, and we make roughly close to 100,000 rents just on rental income on a monthly basis. This excludes the money that we make from our network marketing business. We are not telling you this to brag, but we are telling you this so that you can see the possibilities, so that you can see, the power of staying in your lane, so that you can see the power of using your money wisely and never competing with anyone, because you're not in competition with anyone. The only person that you should be competing with is the person that you were yesterday.
And you're fighting to be the better you, the better version of you the following day. That comes to our next point, that in order for all of this to happen, in order for all of this to reach that million rand, to reach that legacy building, to reach that status of being all in internally, and feeling yourself that you are all in your business, personal development. You can't pour from an empty cup. You've got to fill your well. You can't pour from an empty cup. That's just what it is. What are you going to pour? Air? You must have, you must set up some time where you are going to indulge on growth, indulge on books, go on to motivational stuff, follow industry leaders, follow public speakers, follow people that are doing what you want to do. Follow them, learn from them. Self-education it's the next biggest degree that you could ever come across now. It is super vital because everything is out there on the internet for you. You just need to tap in and make sure that
don't waste your time with novels, guys. I mean, really, until you reach that millionaire status, until you make your first million, stay away from magazines that don't move your life forward. Stay away from novels that don't move your life forward. Do you understand? You should be pouring.
Read stuff that's going
to challenge you.
That's going to work for you. You're literally investing in you so that you become better.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. Personal development, that's what it is. That is the best way I can explain it. Pour into yourself and take that out. Share that with your team. Share that with people you surround yourself with. That's the best way to go about it. And that's the best way you can, make your millions and be able to keep that millionaire status for the longest time. And that is now proper heritage. That is proper heritage. Not from a rich uncle, not from hand-me-downs from family, You do have, successful family members. Yes, that's fine. Look at them as a beacon and say, if they can do it in their right, what will stop me? You know, what will stop me? Look at them and be proud that they are doing it, that they are achieving it. But you can also do that.
Most definitely.
Find what sets your soul on fire. Find something that will change you for the better, that will change your way going forward, that will change how you and your kids are going to live into the next couple of decades going forward. But guys, we've got to change our mind. We've got to change the shift. The world is shifting. We need to shift with it. We can't be all, glitz and glam all the time. We've got to do something that makes the needle move. Do things that make the needle move. Because when you move it slightly on a day-to-day basis, eventually you'll get to the end of the tunnel and it'll be brighter. From the Msalego Capital.
We hope you found value, guys. If you found value, please type value, guys, and go out there and acquire your own million. And most importantly, don't stop those income generating activities, because making it's easy, but maintaining it is the most challenging part. Thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.
Be phenomenal.